What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I'm here to talk about movies, okay guys? And some of you may not know this about me. I love movies. I'm a real big movie fan and I'm a big UFC fan. And seeing Conor McGregor walk into Roadhouse, what's up fellas? How we doing in here? Yeah? Where's the fucking sandwiches at, you fucking failed? He was the best part of the movie, bro. We need more of this shit. So today, I'm going to be talking about some UFC fighters that I want to see in some movies and what movies I think would suit them best, okay? So let's just jump straight into this. I'm going to try and do every single weight class. Starting off, flyweight division. Pretty obvious choice. Brandon Moreno. Now, Brandon Moreno has recently announced he's going to take a break from MMA. I'm genuinely hoping the best for him. And I think in this time period, why not jump into the movie game? And now this guy's already shot a couple of movies. I'll put some screenshots on the screen. He's a very accomplished actor already. But if I was to assign Brandon Moreno, like what movie would I get him if I was his agent? I think, he should seek out the live action Lego movie. He should play the main character. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I promise you guys, we're gonna fix this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Brandon Moreno is cut out for that role. He's built for that role. He's literally physically built to be a Lego, bro. So for that reason, that's a pretty obvious choice. Now let's move on to one of my personal favorite ideas that I've come up with today. And there is a man in the bantamweight division. I think you know who I'm going to pick, dude. I think Henry Cejudo needs to get into the movie game, bro. Now I was thinking about Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Like, I don't know, but honestly, hear me out. Henry Cejudo playing the new Sherlock Holmes, or he could be in Oppenheimer 2 as Einstein. I feel like Henry Cejudo would be suited for those roles very greatly. He could be in Oppenheimer 2 as like a genius scientist. Listen, man. Listen, dude. I think the bomb's gonna blow up, guys. I really do, man. Bro, imagine Cejudo in the fucking wig. Listen, man. Seriously, dude. We're getting rid of Japanese people, dude. And that means you guys, man. Seriously, dude. I think Cejudo would be great in a movie. Again, he could be in Oppenheimer. He could be in fucking Sherlock Holmes. I think he would suit one of these super genius roles. Maybe he could be like Brainiac in a superhero movie. I think Henry Cejudo is missing out if he doesn't try out Hollywood with his genius IQ. Let's move on though to the featherweight division. And this is kind of a personal choice. I think Max Holloway would be a great voice actor. Now, obviously, he's still fighting at his peak. I think he's going to beat Justin Gaethje. I dropped a video about that yesterday, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But dude, I feel like Max Holloway could voice act in some animes, and I think he would be great in the next Spider-Verse movie as like a chill Hawaiian kind of surfer Spider-Man. You know, like they're trying to convince Miles to let his dad. Listen, brother, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. It was what it was, and it is what it is, baby. We're gonna find out. If it's a canon event, brother, we're gonna find out. It is what we lapping these guys. It is what it is, brother. So Max Holloway would be a very chill kind of surfer dude in movies. I think he could have a real good path lined up for him once he retires from MMA. You know, mixing up for it. No stone unturned, bro. No turn on stone, brother. That's what we did. We lapping these guys, brother. It is what it is. So Max Holloway, I think he would be a cool little cameo in a couple of movies. He's not getting a starring role like Henry Cejudo, but this next guy, I really believe he has a future in Hollywood. He is a showman of the highest order. And I've got a couple of script ideas I think would suit Michael Chandler very, very well. Of course, I'm going to pick Michael Chandler, dude. Okay, of course, I'm going to pick Michael Chandler. He's got the Hollywood good looks, pause, all right? And more than anything, dude, I think he just has that motivation, bro. So I'm thinking we could get Michael Chandler in like 12 Years a Slave 2, or we could get him in like Django Unchained 2. I hear they're working on a new Django movie. I think Michael Chandler would be awesome in that. Maybe Drew Dober could slide in as a cameo type character. You know, Django, you're next. You gotta come back and fight somebody. So fight me. I think Michael Chandler would be amazing in a Django Unchained remake or a reboot or a sequel. And for that reason, I think he has a lot of range, a lot of, potential in the movie industry. Maybe we could build up a Conor versus Michael Chandler movie. Right? Because we're probably more likely to get that than the actual fucking fight at this point. You know, they're talking about it's confirmed, and then, Dana White's like, absolutely fucking not. We're not even close. We're not even close to that. So, Michael Chandler, maybe if you show up in a couple of movies, you can get your hands on Conor McGregor. I think Michael Chandler would be a superstar. Let's move on to the welterweight division, and I think this is a really good choice here, guys. I have a really fleshed out idea where multiple UFC fighters could be in this movie. This could be like a UFC Studios kind of production. And it would be a bit musical, okay? It would be a little bit, you know, a little bit on the zesty side, but I think this would work out quite well. Colby Covington. First of all, he's 36, so he's perfect to play a high schooler in a fucking Hollywood movie. Second of all, hear me out, bro. Colby Covington as like the bully character in like a High School Musical movie, and they get Peyton Talbot in that motherfucker doing flips and shit. They get Cameron Simon, he's like part of the Glee Club. Colby Covington comes up to him. Well, if it isn't little Dee Dee Pipsqueak, what's up, little nerd? Shoves him in a locker, you know what I'm saying? Gives him a fucking wedgie, dude. You know, Drickus steps it right, leave him alone, okay? Leave him alone, bro. Drickus is like the quarterback. See what I'm saying, dude? I'm fucking cooking right now. So let's get Colby Covington in a movie as like a Disney Channel bully, stuttering, stumbling, just messing up all his lines, coming up with new names for everybody. I think that'd be a great idea. If I was the UFC, this would be something I'd be trying to put together expeditiously, okay? Let's talk about the middleweight division. There's a lot of good contenders in here, bro. You know, Israel Adesanya, I think he's done some voice acting before. I heard he's really interested in doing like a cat dog remake, or you know, something like that, you know. What's that movie where the dude turns into a dog? Izzy would be fucking with that type shit, but I'm gonna pick a different choice. A lot more likely. GTA live action. Let's get Sean Strickland in that motherfucker, bro. Let's get Sean Strickland in the live action GTA movie. Here's the fucking thing about Franklin, you guys, right? Dude, Franklin's a fucking black guy, you guys. Just completely goes off the script. Dude, that'd be the best part. Would be they'd hand Strickland a script. He's like, all right, I fucking got it, dude. Yeah, I'll fucking read this gay little script, dude. Whatever, dude. And then he just goes on this fucking rant for like 20 minutes about some bullshit. And the director's just like, dude, what are you doing, man? Here's the fucking thing about Asian people, you guys. Listen, dude, I gotta be fucking honest, you guys. It's just like, bro, cancel the fucking movie. And for that reason, I need to see Sean Strickland go to Hollywood. I need to see it happen. He's a big star. Let's do this. And that is my pick for the middleweight division. Now, when I look at the light heavyweight division and I look at the heavyweight division, there's not a lot of star power there, guys. There's not a lot of movie opportunities for Anthony Smith, right? Maybe Anthony Smith could be in that Oppenheimer remake with Cejudo. But there was one man that I found when I was looking at the UFC roster, and I was just like, this guy could be a bodyguard type character in a John Wick movie. All right, hear me out, bro. Does Azamat Murzakanov not just look like an angry fucking taxi driver from like a John Wick movie? This guy literally, like, him and Shamil Gaziev could be like henchmen, bro. They could pop out in like a Batman movie, be like, it's the Bat, look, and you just fucking get fucked up, dude. You know, the hair on the chest, the fucking blob physique. I think Azamat Murzakanov has a bright future ahead of him. Not in the UFC, but as a fucking henchman, evil taxi driver type character. And for that reason, he is my underrated sleeper pick for UFC fighters that could go Hollywood. And like I said, heavyweight division, I couldn't really think of anybody else. But then one man crossed my mind. I got one dude on my mind in the heavyweight division of the UFC, Dana White. We need Dana White as Kingpin in the next Spider-Man movie, dude. Imagine like, imagine a scene, right? There's like a dinner scene, right, dude? And Kingpin's sitting there. Someone walks in and asks, what's the question? What's the question? What's he saying? What do I think of Spider-Man? What you're asking what I think of Spider-Man? What do I think of Spider-Man? I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a scumbag. He's a liar. He's a piece of shit. And you will never see him working for Fisk Industries. He's a liar. Why was I robbing a bank? Cocaine ain't cheap. Cocaine isn't cheap. It's expensive. I think Dana White has a future as Kingpin, bro. Like, am I fucking crazy? Would that not be like a must-watch TV? 10 scenes back to back to back of Dana White just raging out, ranting about Spider-Man type shit. Like, I feel like he is missing out on an opportunity here to be a supervillain in a movie. Dana White has everything you need to be a villain, and then in the post-fight credit, maybe he turns good, right? And he's like, I love everything about this kid. You know, this kid's got money written on him. This kid's a license to print money. When I look at the pay-per-view numbers for this movie, yeah, this kid's a fucking star. So Dana White, please play Kingpin, bro. Please do that. But these are ultimately my ideas. These are what I think for UFC fighters that could be in a movie. What movies I'd like to see them in, and how I think they'd do. Let me know what you guys think down below. What UFC fighter do you think could go Hollywood and be successful? What do you think of my ideas? Which movie do you want to see? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. We're blowing up right now. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Guru for the shout out. I appreciate that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Go follow me on Instagram at bedtime MMA. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.